always unwilling to be humble. Let me tell you why people struggle with pride. People struggle with pride because of inferiority complex. I said people struggle because of no. If you believe in yourself and you believe you are somebody, you will not struggle with being humble. Because you are already blessed. Royalty is a mentality. I say royalty is a mentality. Now, if you have a royal mentality, how can you struggle with pride? So when people are royal, they are naturally humble. Now, can I ask you to look up? Why will you struggle to be humble when God have already preferred you to others? He said, I love you. He fellowship to tell you so many things about how you're unique. Why wouldn't you kneel down before somebody? Does he reduce you? It doesn't, because you are already royal. I say you are. Please, it's just because of time. Hear me. Hear me. When David took over Saul, David waited for Saul for 13 years. The day he cut his clothes, he regretted it. Why? David knew that God had already removed throne from Saul. If you're a young pastor in Locust Army and you know that you need my mantle, what prevents you from submitting to the mantle that you need? Needing my mantle means a day will come when I will commission you to preach in Locust Army, sitting down. Can't you be humble enough to get too much because of that day? Can't you be humble enough, I said, to get too much for that day, since you know that I will hand over microphone to you? Can't you get too much so that, like Elisha, you become the head of the prophets? But don't forget that anointing does not flow uphill. Anointing does not, no, it doesn't flow uphill. There are people that want oil of Locust Army to fall on them, and they refuse to line up down. They can't get it. They don't even want to serve it. Any anointing that should impart to you should be served. So serve to get impartation. Let me say again. I say any anointing that should impart to you, you should serve it. You should serve it with humility, because there is lifting the moment that humility is certified. Lifting will come inevitably. I say what? Lifting will come inevitably. Don't struggle. I'll write on your paper. There's always something to get from a man. Even I said here in constructive and destructive criticism, I said under constructive and destructive criticism, your Oga, you are looking at your Oga at the back. Oga where? At the back. Now why you are following your Oga at the back is because your Oga have to leave a work for you. The back work. What do I say? The back work. Now I know my back work. My back work. My back work. Now the back work require another character, which I am not going to try to get. Now if you're going to follow me from the back, you need to get the back. Now when you're following a man and a man is leading you, and you have a ministry behind him, and your ministry is different, what your temptation is to criticize him. I say is to do what? to criticize him, because he must not function like you. He's not going to function like you. He's different from you. Now, criticism is useful when it constructs. When I was in Kano, I used to have this pastor that was gracious. Now, when people come to my office and if I behave like shepherd, he'll be watching them. I can behave like shepherd to them and they feel